was born in 1930. My another sister was born in 1931. A third sister arrived in 1932. It was a time of the very heavy depression, and my father lost his job, but we lived with my grandfather, and we couldn't get any assistance for food. They didn't have bread. They had bread lines, but we never went on them. I don't remember why. I guess they were too proud, but we were never hungry. We always had food. We couldn't get any assistance because my grandfather had some money. And we did get free medical attention and free dental, which was horribly disgusting. It frightened us of a dentist the rest of our lives.
Was it painful?
Very. They were so mean to us. We would go by bus to the dentist, the Guggenheim Clinic, dental clinic, all the way downtown. And we'd get off the bus and they would say, "Ice cream today." They never gave us a filling or took care of a tooth. They just pulled it out.
Oh, that's how you wound up without teeth.
I wound up without teeth because they pulled everyone out that had a cavity or anything that... My father used to take me to a private dentist on Sunday morning because I always had a toothache. And he would also pull them out and charge my father $2 or $3 to pull a tooth that he didn't have. I don't know, as the years went by, my father was able to get a job in the Brooklyn Navy Yard. He worked there with high honors, a very faithful worker during wartime. And my mother had her fourth child. My father was inducted into the service, and we thought he was ready to ship out, but they found that he had ear problems, so they wouldn't accept him.
World War II?
What do you call Pearl Harbor?
Pearl Harbor, that was World War II. So
right.
He was, even though he was married with
4 children.
They would take him? How old was he then?
Well, how old could he? In his 40s, I guess.
In his 40s. That's how desperate the country was. They needed him.
That's right. But
so he worked for the WPA. What was that?
That was a workman's program.
From the New Deal,
or
right?
Something. That was a city job that he was able to get because he could speak English and he had some smarts. But it was a very, very minimal job. And then when he was able to, they started inducting for the Brooklyn Navy Yard. We lived in Manhattan. He used to go by train all the way to Brooklyn, which was quite a trip. The Brooklyn Navy Yard was behind the Statue of Liberty. And he worked there for years until the war was over. He made a good salary and he saved a lot of it, and when they closed down after so many years, he bought himself a truck and went out doing trucking, scrap iron dealer. And my father had a brother who was a junk man that owned a junk shop, which was my family's income, living all the way back in centuries. And he always helped us and invited us on weekends and gave us good meals. His brother and his wife were very, very good to us.
What was a good meal?
Pasta and meatballs and salad. That was a meal.
So you lived during the Great Depression and you made it?
Yes, we certainly did. You see, here we are now.
Great story. Thank you.
You're welcome.